Okay, guys, this is how the package came. I picked it up, it actually fell out and hit the ground. FedEx was a day late on delivering it because they said there was too much snow on the ground. I'm very excited to see that Gateway is back again. It was my very first computer. You kind of get attached to your very first car. If you're a nerd, you get attached to your very first computer, and this is it, the brand at least. It is just a cover of a Chinese tablet. They just put their name on it. So the website says. Their website really don't say enough about it at all, so I was going to just do a little review on it. At least an unboxing. I already cut the little things on the side because I'm going one-handed here. There's everything about it. That actually tells you more than what their website says. I went with the blue. That is my favorite color. It was just speaking to me. Very stiff box. Very, very thick box. Bulletproof type of box. I don't quite get the Sound ID thing. There's a lot of ads when you buy something, to where they're like, oh, this is greatest. And you find out it's something that's been out forever. I'm going to put the tablet to the side for now. Just see what all's in the box. A little ring. It says it's USB-C, which is pretty nice. Comes with a nice little charge brick. Charge brick that has no writing. Oh, there we go. Oh, it actually says Gateway on it. That's pretty nice since Gateway is owned by Acer. It's a 2 amp, so that's pretty nice, not just a standard one. USB-C cable, and it looks like a single earpiece, or is it double? There's a double earpiece. They don't say Gateway on them anywhere, they just pop right into your ear. I don't know if you guys got to see them very well. Cheap headphones go in your ear. Gateway limit. It's the limited warranty in English, Japanese, Chinese, everything you need. Quick start guide tells you all about it. This is a thick piece of plastic, very well done. If you guys want to see that, you're gonna have to freeze the video and zoom up, screenshot, do all that. I'm going to put everything back in there. Back in the day, you used to get little stickers because their logo is a Dalmatian color. And didn't get anything this time. That was all that was in the box. Push that back down. It's all back to how it was. I'll put that below it. Now we're gonna see what this looks like open. Hopefully I got my pretty blue. There's my pretty blue. And I got a little cover over the emblem. It's a easily scratchable material. The camera looks different than what they show online. It looks a little bit safer. It's already got a screen protector on it. I'll leave that on there. No side buttons. USB's on the top. SD cards on the top. Headphone jack. Volume up and down, and the power button. It looks like there could be a microphone port right there. Okay. Hello everybody. Let's do the setup. Most likely, since it's Android, it's best to have a Google account, YouTube account, whatever it is. If you had this was Windows 10, you'd probably want a Microsoft account to set it up, so that way it's linked to you, it gets registered. If somebody steals it, even though it's a cheap thing, I'm using a magnet charger. Charged it up to about 20%. Came totally dead. I'm assuming now the 3 buttons here on the side, the bottom one's going to be the power button. I like that it has physical buttons in case it messes up. Just gonna hold on that. Tell me my battery's charging. I'm sure it's charged up enough. There we go. Gateway, powered by Android Go Edition, which is a worse version of Android, but it still works. Should still work. I've never tried it. I forgot to put in the first part of the video that I still have my original gateways and I'm still using them. One of them's a netbook before tablets, about the time tablets came out, and it's a cute little, it's like a mini laptop, but it's basically the size of this. And yeah, it still works. I use it to back up all my stuff, put a new hard drive in it, so it's basically worthless because it can't do anything now. But I still have my E4000 from, it's a desktop computer from 2002, and it is still going. It still plays my Steam games and everything. You guys can't really see that, but it says start. Hi there. English has your different, where you want to be. Connecting to Wi-Fi. Oh, I forgot to turn on my Wi-Fi. Let's set it up without Wi-Fi, because of course you know it connects to it. That's trying to connect to a local place. Set up offline down at the bottom left. Sorry for the glare. It's pretty bad. Downside of it is it will not automatically set the time. I'm alright with that. Just a second, it says. Date and time. Now, if you was to go back and set up my E4000, it would start out like 1996. That was a Windows XP computer. And it's upgraded clear to a Windows 10 with no problem. Now, my netbook, I upgraded it to a 10, and it didn't like that. Now it smells like it's burning when it's running. We're going to go Eastern Time. At the bottom, I live in the New York area, so it's not August. It is way past that. We are into February 9th. And the time is 3:10. Just about. I will connect it to Wi-Fi, so I'm not too worried about that being off. Woo, almost dropped it. I'm just going to click accept. Maybe I'll give them some stuff to make it faster, because I'm sure the Go does not support every app. Kind of hoping it supports my drone. If you have a self-driving car, you can do stuff like this, boys. Who knows if it's legal or not, but you just set the cruise and it goes. Drives me clear to work. And it shows me a cow. That was a very quick login. That was very nice. It's very, very fast so far. Most stuff that you set up would be like, hold on, we have to install your apps and all that stuff. That was without internet. I'm going to connect it to internet now for you guys. I'm going to pause it real quick, kick my internet on. Okay, we have the internet going. Press the little bottom button. It's wanting me to do all kinds of stuff now. Connect to Wi-Fi, of course. I may shut that lock off. Maybe it has Face ID, who knows. I'm sure if I scroll down from the top, there we go, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, screen rotation. I'm sure it has mirroring, all the stuff that is not listed on their website, and that is a huge down. I hold on it just as if I would do on my phone, turn on my Wi-Fi. Gonna find two Wi-Fis, I hope. And one of them's mine. Going to type in the password now, put you guys down so you don't see. It's actually my password for when I'm on the road, so you wouldn't even be able to connect if you found where I lived. Okay, it's saving it. Obtaining IP address, connected, no internet, connected. There we go. Now let's see how spastic it goes. Let's scroll down from the top. Preparing setup. Google Play is turned on. Let's click on prepare to set up. Preparing for setup. We can finish setting up your gateway. For Gateway being owned by Acer and only allowed to sell this through Walmart, I'm very impressed with how much Gateway it says everywhere. I'm waiting for it to say Acer somewhere, or the tablet is really a Volo, I think, from China. It's not even really their make. They just slapped their logo on it. So the internet says. That's where I found it. I want to finish. Copy your data. I don't have any data because I do have another Android tablet. So, and this is replacing it. I'm already connected to Wi-Fi. I must be in a rural area. Checking for updates. We're going to get you guys clear to where it downloads an app. Most likely, Facebook. It didn't even say how big the battery was. I could also go under the settings. Well, it's checking for updates. I'm sure it can do that in the background. Let's go into settings and see how big that battery is. Let's hope it's above a 2800. Again, nothing is on their site, so I sent them an email saying, hey, your site sucks. Battery optimization, usage, battery usage, battery level, set a schedule, turn off when fully charged. That's a pretty nice one. Battery. Let's just click on battery and see if anything's there. Last charged 167 days ago. So I could probably go to info and find it out. And at 24%. Guess we'll be going there now. Info. You know, I can't even believe these cars can drive when there's snow on the road. It does kick out, but it'll go ding, 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 and you got like 10 seconds to do it, or it just comes to a stop. It tries to pull off to the side of the road, but when you live out in the middle of nowhere, the side of the road, there is no side of the road. Okay, so it doesn't have like an info button to just click on. It says it's still checking for updates. The internet I'm running right now is at least pulling a 30 to 80. I really don't. I want a fresh copy, so I'm going to push don't copy anything from another one. Checking my info. Yeah, if I get some views on here, I'll put some questions in the comments below. I know my comments don't allow a lot of people to talk, but if you want to know how much RAM it has and all that, that's kind of on the website, but just put one-word questions on there. If you put the word battery, I'll look up how much battery there is. I'll do a review on how long the battery lasts. It's one of Walmart's cheaper tablets now, so a lot of people should be buying it, I would think. Okay, now it's wanting my Google account. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. Okay, I got all that done. Signed in. That's my email address if you guys want it. Okay, I got it all done. Same as if you're doing up the phone. Just agree to the terms that, who knows, they could take your account at any time, I guess. I don't know. I never read them. I don't think I've ever read any terms. Does have a front camera on the top. I think it's only a 0.2 megapixel. Don't know how great that is. And then the front is a 2 megapixel. Should do all right for the range it has. Now this, I don't even think it's close to a 1080p screen, which most people would hate that. But the lower the screen resolution, the longer your battery lasts. So I'm thinking this may even be under 1,000 milliamp battery. But I think it's like a little less than 720. Quit your complaining, people. You want a 4K screen, but you don't even know a 4K screen is shit unless it's over a 100 hertz refresh rate. Unless you're a gamer, you don't quite understand all that. 4K looks beautiful, but as soon as you watch NASCAR or something, it looks like crap. So, like football, it looks like crap. A 60 hertz TV at 4K is crap. And that's why if you go on sites now, for $3,000, you can get a TV that looks awesome. So for a tablet, I know some people watch a lot of TV shows on your tablet. The TV show is just slow movement. If you're watching sports on here, yeah, you need 4K, 120 hertz, a little bit higher than 120 hertz if you can get that. Meet your Google Assistants, great. I do use Google throughout my house, so that's kind of nice. Continue. And as I'm using this, I keep pausing the screen, and it's very nice how thin this is. It reminds me of the old Next book from Walmart. That company now changed their website to where, hey, review our products that we had in the past. Theirs felt very cheap. Shit myself there. This feels very good. I like it a lot. Let's just change your wallpaper. I can do all that later. This feels very strong. I use a magnetic port on the top so I don't break it because it's built into the motherboard, and I don't feel like going through the Nextbook issues I had. Nextbook issue was a lot thinner. This one's not getting hot doing all this. The Nextbook used to get pretty hot where the battery was, and that thing had a huge battery in it. Oh, and it's done. Is it done? I scroll down from the top. There's nothing there. Oop, losing the battery a little bit there. Now the magnet just clips right on there. Finds its way on there and then just starts charging. Showing me all my YouTube copyrights because you can't upload music. Google Play services is turned on. And it should have updated the time, and now the time is right on. I decided to put it for 1 minute after the real time. I'm sure you can move these buttons around here on the bottom. I'm gonna go look at the App Store. Now, I'm sure this thing's doing updates in the background. We'll go see. It does not have a SIM card spot, so you're not gonna put your Verizon data on it and all that. Oh, that was a big chunk of ice my car just hit. But another bad thing about self-driving cars, they will not avoid anything. They'll say object detected if there's a something in front of it. If it's a very large object, it will stop, but it won't swerve around it because it's not allowed to go outside the lane. And it kind of sucks because if you're human, you can swerve around it if you are clear to do. Now, up where my hand is at, it is getting warm. I'm hoping it has a slow charge for the battery, so the battery lasts a long time. The next books would have a cell go bad, and then they were just total junk after that. You'd have to leave them on the charge. I've dealt with Samsung tablets, and this does feel like a Samsung Tab 3. It's not as glossy on the back, of course, but see how it's loading a bit slow? That's That kind of sucks. It only has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and most stuff requires a lot more than that now. Well, let's go see if it's doing updates. Maybe that's what's slowing it down. No updates available. So it's just possibly doing stuff in the background, not letting us know. Updates, 22 of them. That's good. Good, they're still putting them out. Now let's go see if there's the basic apps. No, let's go to, and it just crashed. Crashed before it even did anything. And I've had to tap that twice to get it going. It loaded up quicker that time. Let's click at top charts and see if there's anything good. Top grossing. Let's see top grossing. I want to see top apps, not top. I want to see like Facebook and all that. I know Twitter and TikTok's up there right now. Oh, apps. Apps is at the bottom. Click on apps, top charts. TikTok, YouTube Kids, Disney Plus. I'm assuming if it's on here, you can download it. Netflix, Prime Video, which is a big one, getting there. Facebook. Let's download Facebook. Right. Install. 5 billion people. I remember when they hit 1 billion. It's downloading. See if it has your Twitter and your Instagram. It has TikTok. Every single thing on the world right now says, hey, this is good for TikTok, even though people see a green screen the other day and they said for TikTok. Most of green screen is live stuff, but it works. Just waiting for it to download. I guess it's got to verify. Taking quite a long time. Normally I do this in the background anyway, so it don't really bother me how long it takes. I'm a quick researcher where I'm researching. Oh, and the screen timed out. That's good. I bought a cheaper version of a... And it wants you to sign in every time. Of a Windows tablet one time. And it wouldn't time out. Because they wanted you to buy the Microsoft Surface instead. And it knew when the lid was closed or when you had it in a sleeve where it would basically cover up the light sensor on it. And then it would shut off. So we are still waiting for that to download. But Android sometimes does this where it needs to do all its updates before it downloads your new toy. And it won't even let me go back. I'm not really showing you guys everything I'm hitting, but I'm hitting the back button. And it crashed again. Straight out of the box, crashed twice. It reloaded a lot quicker. I think there's something going on in the background. It is brand new. It's going to have updates. It's not telling me it has updates. See, Microsoft would tell you, hold on, we got to get everything set up for you. This is not doing that, and I think that's what's making it crash right now. I'm just going to have to let it do its updates. Let it sit there for probably a day. Let's see if it at least does its updates to its own apps. All the downloads are pending. 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 So there must be something going on in the background. It won't even update its own apps. If this video goes live on my YouTube, it'll be at least 3 weeks after I've had this open. It means it pulled itself out of this and is doing fine. If there is a second part to right here when I end it, it means there's bigger problems and I probably had to return it, sadly. There is a 10-inch. This is the 8-inch. The 10-inch was just too big for only having Android on it, because you can't do anything with Android. It's basically a console. You can't put anything on it. It sucks. If you had an old CD or any of the stuff back in the day where you'd buy a CD for 99 cents from Walmart, you can't plug that in. None of that stuff works. If they did that, Android would go pretty wild. It'd probably take out Microsoft, but they have a little deal going on. Because Microsoft you can do everything with, but they just don't have the App Store. So you gotta pick what you like. And yeah, hopefully this gets downloading. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. I've tried to sync all the same apps that I have on my phone over to this. A lot of people ask if it can fly a drone because it's a cheaper end Android tablet, and Android has a lot of stuff with their DJI Fly app. This does not support the DJI Fly app. It does have Drone Link and the Linche app. It has the Before You Fly app, but it does not have AirDrop, which is what I use because it syncs right with your phone and everything. It syncs with the DJI app. It works very good. It also don't have the August app, if anyone has the August door lock on their house. It also doesn't have, if you have the Roborock series vacuum cleaner, it does not have the app for the Roborock 5 or before that. It does have the Roborock app for the newer ones. So basically, if you have the MI app, my app, it is not on here. I don't quite know why that ain't on here. You can't control your vacuum from this. It has Sling, Facebook, Twitter. It has all of them. It did finally start downloading. It got Facebook downloaded after it did all the other updates. It's gotten super fast now. I don't know what it updated at first. It fits in my hands perfectly. It's kind of a weird size. I'm going to tell everybody it's my new cell phone. See how far I can get with that. Yeah, but them are the apps I found that it did not have. And I was kind of disappointed in some of them. But hey, they're still on my phone. They got to go a little bit lighter for the Android Go. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. I can use Google Home. It does have Google Home. It has Genie on here, Fiat Electric. And if I wanted to unlock my door, I could just use the Google Home app, which hasn't installed yet. It finally just installed the very first app. Along with that, I could also tell it to vacuum my room. So even not having the individual apps, I can still use Google Home because everything links through my Google Home. And yeah, there's an Alexa app for those of you who like the Alexa version. Google, I'm sure it has Cortana because Microsoft is working with Android a lot these days. So yeah, if you have any questions, just put it down in the link below, or the comments below. And if it doesn't let you comment, or you think your comment went through because you're cursing me out, it does not go through. It just deletes it, and I kind of just sit here in a happy world thinking no one is cussing me out, and it's great. Thanks for watching.
I wanted to get this when I could. Sadly, it's when I'm driving. It says charging wirelessly when you plug in your headphones. It's not charging at all. I don't know where it comes up with that. It has 1% to go. It lasted 24 hours of just listening to music through the headphones. I'm going to use a tester right here. It's going to tell me how many milliamps are in the battery. I'm going to go to full charge with it shut off, or I'm totally dead as soon as it shuts off. And we'll see how big the battery is. I got a full 24 hours, no problem with just letting it listen to music. I went to sleep, just let it play through the headphones. Obviously it's going to be different with Bluetooth. Showing you guys how this works. That's plugging into my power bank. Power bank's charging at the same time because now I have so many ports in this. There's the charging. It's over here. It finally died as soon as I was making that video. 0%. We'll see how long it takes. That bottom right will tell me how big the battery is. A good estimate. Each time I use this, it's off by about 4. Changes back and forth. We finally got it all charged up. 100%. You can't really see that. Ended up using the bottom left because I just plugged it back in. It charges at 1 amp, even with a 2 amp charger. And it has a 35 amp hour battery. That means it probably has 2 batteries in it. And for that size of battery, it's probably a junk battery and only will last a year, or if you have it in a cold environment, it probably won't even last past then before it gets a dead cell. That kind of sucks. But this is the last part of my review. Sorry that it's been so pieced. But it takes 6 hours to charge. It's the fastest tablet I've ever had. Obviously they're all fast when you start, but this one's very fast. The only downside is it's probably got junk batteries in it, because 3,500 milliamps at $65, you're barely buying the batteries for that. So they probably put really cheap China batteries in there. They're not going to last long. Other than that, it doesn't crash or nothing. I love it. It's great.